such as employment, your welfare goals, and your personal goals, and you have money in your account, you may request for your escrow fund. Okay. How do I complete the FSS contract? Pretty easy. Once you have met all your goals, contact your caseworker like myself, or Veronica or Andrew, and submit your request to your escrow account. What if I do not complete the program within the 5 years? Don't worry. I mean, some folks completed within 2, 3, or 4, or 5, but you may be qualified to upgrade your ITSP, which is your goal, or you may be qualified for the extension as well. So if you don't meet your goal within 5 years, you still have a chance to complete that goal. What happened if I put out from Hackland and have not met all my goals? Yeah, we have a lot of clients who actually put out that, within the 3 to 4 years and they haven't met the goal. Well, you may be able to transfer your contract if the other housing authority accepts you as a participant, and then make your request through that. Okay. What if I cannot transfer my case to another housing authority, like if they don't accept your FSS contract? Well, if that happens, you will need to complete your contract here with us. If not, then you pretty much your FSS will be terminated because you didn't meet your goal. So that's important. What happens if I voluntarily withdraw from the program? Can I re-enroll again? Unfortunately, Hackland only have a one-time opportunity. Like when you sign up from the beginning, we informed you that if you're not ready to join, don't join, because this is a one-time opportunity. So if you do join in, try to take advantage of it, try to complete your goals, so that way you could actually benefit from the programs. If I voluntarily withdraw from the program, can I re-enroll? Okay, I already went through that. Why do I have to complete the quarterly update form? This is important for us because the quarterly update form are used to provide any resource that we feel that we can help you to achieve your goal. Like example, we have different vendors that come in and try to help our clients. So if we see the quarterly update, there's a lot of questions that ask you, what do you need? What resource service do you need? Answer those questions and send it back to us, so we can all help you with that. Now, this is the most important thing about joining FSS, the escrow account. So what is the escrow account? Some of you thought escrow means like money saving to purchase a home. Well, it's kind of true, but FSS is pretty much, it's like a escrow account is mandated by Hackland that credits monthly to you. You will not directly deposit any money into the account. Have to do everything for you on the back door, so this is a blessing. How do you qualify for the escrow account? Simple. When you join the program, your rent is set by a certain amount. After joining the program, and your rent increase due to earned income, which means from a job, you may become eligible for the escrow account. So let's say that you join the program, your rent is set, and then you got a better paying job, and you report that to your Section 8, and it costs your rent to increase because of that earned income. That is going to trigger your escrow account. It happens if your family member also working and the cost of rent go up. That also triggers your escrow account. So the entire family contributes to the escrow account. Does everyone in FSS qualify for escrow account? No. The only time you qualify is for the account if your rent increase. If you join the program for the 5 years and your rent never increase, your income status stay for the 5 years, you would never qualify for the escrow account. So your wages have to be increased and your rent have to be increased. How is the monthly escrow credit calculated? Simple. How to determine the monthly escrow credit based on the amount of increase in the family self-sufficiency earned income. So we talked about that already. So what is considered earned income? Calculate considered earned income from employment, such as wages, salary, overtime pay, commission, tips, bonuses, military pay, and self-employment. Some clients actually get a rent increase due to a family member receiving cash aid or SSI. That you do not qualify for that escrow credit. Escrow credit continues. How much money do I have in my escrow account? Well, yearly, we send you the statement through FSS statement for the escrow credit. So you see how much money you have. Or you can also call your caseworker and ask, do you have any money in your escrow savings? And they will inform you by that as well. Can I cash out escrow account money during the participation in the program? No. The only time you could withdraw from the program is when you complete all your goals, like employment, your welfare, and your personal goals. So that's the only time you cannot do a partial request. Do I have to pay back the escrow account? This is a bonus one. Any money you get from the state, you will have to pay back except from the FSS program. This money is free to you when you qualify. You do not have to pay the escrow fund back to Hackler, and you can spend the escrow money on whatever you like. That's the bonus. Do I have to report my escrow check to my Section 8 advisor? Yes. You should report all income to your Section 8 advisor. However, this escrow fund may not count towards your rent calculation. And throughout the year, I have not seen this escrow credit or check count towards your rent. Okay, so what happens to my escrow fund if I lose my job? Your escrow balance will remain in the escrow account, but not credit will be added because you're not working. Please remember, the head of household must be working to request for that escrow fund. If I complete the escrow contract and receive my escrow check, do I have to leave Section 8? This is one question that everybody asks, and they're afraid that if they receive the check, that they will be terminated from Section 8. The answer is no. You will only exit Section 8 if you are successfully that you reach 0.5 and no longer qualify for Section 8. 0.5 means that you pay the entire rent on your own. That's what it means, 0.5. The welfare goal. A lot of clients question, okay, I'm receiving food stamp, I'm receiving Medicare, and is that considered welfare? Well, food stamp and Medicare is considered welfare cash aid? No. Welfare cash aid include only GR, which is general relief, TANF, AFTC, and CalWORK. CalFresh is considered food stamp, but that doesn't count against you. Can I request the escrow fund if a member of my family receives welfare cash aid? No. Remember, the contract says the entire family must be free from cash aid in order for you to qualify, at least 12 consecutive months, okay? What if I'm in the last year of my FSS contract and still receiving cash aid? You may be eligible for an extension. If not, you must meet the 30% FMR rule. And you probably ask, what is the FMR rule? Well, the FMR rule is that 30% of your family's total household income is higher than the fair market rent for the approved bedroom size. You may qualify for the escrow fund. It means like you make so much money where you pay entire rent that's higher than the fair market rent. If that happens, you don't have to meet any goals. You actually qualify to request for that fund. And we have a few clients that actually met that goal. Employment goal. If I'm not working, can I request for the fund? No. Employment is a requirement for completion for the program. Can I request for the escrow fund if another family member is working? No, unless you meet the 30% FMR rule again. Okay, so that's how it goes. Does all family member earned income count toward escrow credit? Yes, like I mentioned before. Everybody in the household who works that costs your rent to goes up, you will qualify for that escrow credit. So how do I report my income change to? Remember, one person you always have to report your income change to is your Section 8 advisor. He or she is the one who actually calculates your rent portion. So what resources are available to assist with our employment? We send out weekly jobs through email, so make sure that everyone have an update email and submit that to us by the quarterly update form, so we could actually add that up to the list. We do provide job ratings and job search appointment with Tron as well. So continue to put that in your request, and we'll actually work with you with that. And that's the end of my slide. Any questions, please go ahead and type in the text box.
Thank you, Leo. So wonderful presentation. Once again, you have the opportunity to mark down any questions you would like to relate to Mr. Leo Dip.
Wow, no question?
Just give it a couple more minutes, Leo, if that's okay with you. Okay, first question, as you can see, is the escrow money taxed?
No, that is one lucky funds that you get from us, and it's not taxable.
Yeah.
So when you don't have to apply that for your income tax as well.
Yeah, I would definitely make sure that when you're doing your taxes, you would request that information while doing your taxes, just to confirm with whoever prepares your taxes whether that would be taxable or not.
Hi, I was wondering if I can ask a question.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Oh, sorry. So I was wondering, okay, so it's a 5-year max program, one time only, in lifetime. What if, I know you touched on some of these, what if you don't meet your goals at the end? Because I've been very strategic about moving whenever the rent is going up above the voucher amount, or certain other things, right, that is going to benefit me during this time. In my 5 years, well, I guess you answered it when you said we can ask for an extension if we're nearing our end, right? Never mind. I think I'll just email you the question. Sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, if you do have any specific questions regarding your goals, your contract of participation, your escrow, always feel free to reach out to your assigned FSS caseworker so they can assist you with any kind of specific questions. If there's any more general questions about sort of how the program works, if anyone wants to just put those in the chat box, we'll go over any other questions that are already.
I have a question, but it's a lot to type out.
Okay. Go ahead.
It's a lot for me. So if you are putting in a request to close out the escrow account and you get job opportunities, let's say a couple of jobs are offering you a position, what do? Do you just hold out on taking any other jobs, or how does that work?
So I guess that would be another one that's pretty specific. As long as you have met all of your goals and you are employed, you've been free of the welfare, and you've met all of the personal goals in your ITSP, or if you meet the 30% FMR rule, as Randy discussed, you would be eligible to request those funds. As long as you are employed and you've met all of the other goals, then you'd be able to put your request in. I hope that answers that question. If there's any more specific as to your case, what
I was asking, like, let's say you put in a request and they're going through the process of that you go through before the escrow account is the money is given, and you get a job offer, and they're going through that process of closing you out. Do you wait to take a job because they're using the job that you're at currently? So if you get another job opportunity, somebody offer you a job, do you wait? That's what I'm asking.
That's very specific. As long as you're employed, submit your request, and we would go from there. It would be determining whether you were eligible based on meeting all of the goals of the ITSP.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you.
And if there's any more specific, we can always discuss it. Your specific cases, either with your caseworker, you can reach out to me. We can go over those specific cases. But the more general rule would be, as long as you have met all of the goals of the ITSP, you would be eligible to submit your request for escrow. No problem.
Thank you, Patrick.
Yeah, and so we do have the question: does Social Security count as income for the FSS program?
The answer is it does count towards your rent, but you don't qualify for the escrow credit. Remember, the escrow credit only count when it comes from a job only, wages.
Thank you. Do you have any other questions?
I saw another question, but I can't read the last sentence.
do have some comments saying thank you and that your presentation and covered everything for the FSS presentation. And we did have a question that started with what if you are not employed? It looks like the second part of that question was cut off. So if you want to add that. And we do have another question regarding how Escrow will affect your taxes. We are not tax advice. So if you do have any questions regarding the income and how it will affect your taxes, you may want to reach out to the person that prepares your taxes.
I think I started a good question right now. So the question is, what if I'm not employed during the enrollment and then I got a job after? If that happens, you really benefit from earning your escrow account, because when you come in with no job, I'm sure your rent is low. So when you find a job after and you put that income to your worker and your cost your rent to increase, then you've already qualified for the escrow savings account.
Yeah, so of course, yeah, that would be a good situation for earning that escrow. We got the question, does business owner count as a job? Yeah, so being self-employed or owning a business would also be considered that earned income. So that would also make you eligible for escrow if there was an increase in that earned income. Okay.
Yes, and the answer is yes. Any self-employed or income that costs you rent to increase after you join the program, that will help you earn that savings account. Any other questions?
Looks great. Thank you for everybody's comment. But once again, I think it's very important that, some of you may have some questions in the future, and it might be a base-to-base questions. So make sure you communicate with your caseworker and also with Randy. They're very compassionate in helping you and, for you to achieve your goals and so forth. So make sure you communicate with them. We're trying to make our best effort to provide as much resources for you and also your family. When the job leads come out, it also could be your family members that could take advantage of the employment opportunity. We are going to have some more events going to be coming up in the near future. You will be once again going to be provided through email for the announcement. Make sure you also update us with your contact number and also your email address. It's very important for us to provide you with that information. So once again, for each and one of you for being here this Saturday, it's showing that you're making the effort to become successful and for you to reach your goal. And I truly appreciate that, for you taking your time off, your busy time from your family and from yourself to be here at today's event, and I do appreciate that. Once you can continue to communicate with us, please let me know, update me, what other resources that you and your family may be requesting, and we'll do our best to fulfill your request. Is there any comment for Patrick or Randy before we adjourn the meeting?
Just thank you everybody for being here this morning. Thank you again to our presenters for the great presentations this morning. Thank you, Trump, for putting together the TCC meeting. They are always very informative, and it's great to get to meet with you all, although it is virtual currently. So thank you all for taking the time to be here this morning. The presenters, Trump, thank you for putting it together. And thank you to all of the clients for being here and giving up your time on a Saturday morning to be with us. And we hope to see you all soon.
Yes, see you all soon, and we'll thank you once again, and everybody have a wonderful weekend. And before I let go, thank you, Mary Cruz, thank you, Jocelyn, thank you, Joyce, thank you, Nicholas, thank you, Keto, and thank you, Leo, and have a wonderful weekend. And we will reach out to you and talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Bye.
Okay.
Woo! That was a lot. And I'm so thankful and grateful. Grateful. Uh-oh, there are people still talking. Hang on. So, listen. That was long. I apologize for it. And I kept having technical issues. If you can see, I was typing and emails to my case manager. If you just joined us, I want to let you guys know you've joined the program regarding the Housing Authority FSS program. FSS is the Family Self-Sufficiency Program that is going to help me purchase my home. Yes, purchase my home one day. But in order to get into the program, you have to get interviewed and be approved. So I went through steps after step after step, like a whole month, right, of them interviewing and asking me what was my goals. And my goals, of course, I told them that I, Healthy G Mom, is looking for buying a home and getting reliable transportation, and of course, becoming self-sufficient from the county, right? Well, your voucher will help you buy a house, but they are the gatekeepers, and they are the gatekeepers that will allow and is going to help and assist you at becoming self-sufficient, whether you are going back to school, whether me me starting a business with YouTube. It's a business. And if you notice, they had information regarding the escrow. So that escrow account is through the housing, and you don't even put any money in. That's money, if you notice, it comes from your Section 8, right? So when you pay rent, so say for instance, I'm just guessing and gandering, you pay like $200, right? But now your income have gone up and you have to pay $300, $400, $500. Well, anything other than what you have been paying, that in addition to what you were paying, that's going into the escrow. So instead of the money just going straight to your rent, they take that portion out that you're still paying that $200, and now remember you went up to $500, so that $300 extra is going towards your extra. Really? So you still get a chance to keep working and saving, and this is like a 5-year program. Also, I found out through this meeting that people have got off this program within a year, 2 years. You know, they give you that 5-year cushion because they think they want to help you. This is a great program that I'm learning so much, but I was having so many technical difficulties, and I didn't want to really talk when they were talking. So I'm sorry for the abruptness. And yes, you reached Healthy G Mom from Los Angeles, California. Woo! I am so thankful and grateful. So again, I started this journey. My first class was last month, which was August the 31st, right? And today is September where are we at? September the 25th, right? September 25th is where we are. And so this is my second class. And the first class was just basically an introduction of what they can do. Today was an introduction of what they can do as well, in addition to helping homeowners. And I found out with the homeowner program, so I made 3 different videos, because it kept cutting off. I don't know what was going on, but sorry about that. The first part of the program, they talked about the Cassim Ward. I'm going to try my best to write all the information down, but if it's not in this video, it'll be in the first video, because at the beginning, they started the business. The people that run, and it's going to help me with my business license, business information, A lot of stuff I learned with Peach McIntyre, which is my teacher on the internet, but they can't tell you. Peach couldn't tell me anything about Los Angeles and the FS program here. Now, the FS program is through the Housing Authority. I'm not sure what you guys call, wherever you get your Section 8, in whatever state you're from, Chicago, New York, Dallas. I've talked to people in Dallas, and their program is through the Housing Authority, and it is an FSS, a financial self-sufficiency program. You guys in Florida, I think Peach McIntyre talked about it was financial FSS, because that's how I met her on the YouTube, that she was saying you too can buy a home with your voucher. So this is the same program. They will help you, but they're helping you first become self-sufficient in order to buy the house. And they're not going to give you all that information up until they see that you're worthy. I see that's what they're doing. They're doing bits and pieces of getting you ready first. Just getting you ready to be ready. So when that time comes, say, hey, I got this $10,000 check, this whatever check, and I got this job that I've been on, or I am a business owner with YouTube now for however many months, years, okay? Hopefully it's months for me. But of savings and showing them that I'm worthy. That's what they're doing. But my case manager for Section 8 is different from the case manager that I have with the FS program, which is they're married, okay? They work together as a team. So my case manager through your Section 8, whoever gave me the issue to the Section 8 voucher, who you check in with yearly or monthly, however you do, they recommend you to a case manager at the FSS. And then they interview you, pick your brain, and see, hey, why do you think you're worthy for this program? What is it that you want to do with yourself? How do you plan on getting off this, off of Section 8? Because that's their goal. They want you to be self-sufficient. And self-sufficient means not receiving any money from the government, the county, which is great. But don't you feel shame? Because like I mentioned to you before about big businesses, like these big homes, big buildings that are they call them tax credits. A tax credit is a loan that they get from the government. So they get county money too. So don't you feel shame that you have been taking money from the government. But the goal is to, allow others to appreciate the government's assistance that have been waiting in line for Section 8. And you to get together, whether you are sick like me, but I don't consider myself as sick. Let me take that back. I rebuke that. I'm fighting a disease that is in my body. And I mastered and beat the coronavirus, and I beat the pneumonia, and I'm fighting every day with cancer. And I'm implementing all kind of a healthier lifestyle. If you see my other videos, I have many, many videos. And my health, when I say health, it's dealing with everything. How my relationship is with my son, my relationship with myself, my relationship with the Creator, God, and what I eat, what I think, what I see. Every day is a different day. And that's what I'm vlogging about, and I talk about of what I'm learning. And today was about the FSS program, Financial Self-Sufficiency Program, that is going to help me buy another home, going to help me, allow me to get a car, right, in my name, right? That is the goal. The goal is to help us get out of the projects where we are, and by doing that, in the program is the FSS program, and I put that up there. Let me see here. Let's get it again. HACLA. And here in Los Angeles, California, is HACLA. And basically, it's a Build Hope, Invest in project, and it's called the Family Self-Sufficiency Program, right? And I hope you learned a lot. And I'm going to keep giving you guys more and more information. But I check in again next week. We don't have a meeting. We have a meeting just, they want to pick my brain and what did I learn from this class. But today, so every month they send different people from different programs to help us and encourage us to keep pushing on and gravitate towards something that's going to help you. So I hope you learned. Because I sure did. Although I was having technical issues here with trying to, you know, get on this line because I was trying to do it on my computer. Because if I would have did that, I wouldn't have been able to film from my phone because I film all my videos from my iPhone 8, my old iPhone 8, right? Right. So, and I want you guys to see, and I hope it was too long, but it was very informative. And I got two, again, this is like, I think this is the third part of the video. There's part one video, that was the business part. And then there's another video that was another part of, like, they're talking about fraud. They try to kick people off, people that are playing, because some people have messed it up for the people that really want to win, the people that want to do well with their self. Yeah, some people have done that. So, you know, may God take care of them. I'm not a judge and executioner. God would take care of them. But the ones that really want to do something with themselves, if that's you, pay attention, because I'm going to carry you on my journey of success, of buying a home. And before we do that, we're going to learn how to be bigger and better and getting our jobs or whatever it is. If you're trying to build a YouTube like myself and have this as your business, generate income, they accept that. That is a business for them. That is a deal. I didn't know that. I've learned that. And I'm learning more and more about it every day. Every day, yes indeed. Yes indeed. I'm learning every day about how to become a self-sufficient Section 8, Section 8 person, become a self-made woman, a businesswoman. Yes indeed. So you follow me on my journey. Thank you guys for coming in on a Saturday, Los Angeles, California. I welcome and I love you guys. Have a wonderful day.